Hey guys, so I decided to film with natural light today, and now I've finished my look, and it's like, it's certainly not dark outside, but it's definitely darker in here, so forgive the background. This is what we were doing today. Probably wasn't the best idea, but we've already done it. I raced to Sephora this morning, even though I told myself, like, no eyeshadow palettes, no buying eyeshadow, you don't need it, la la la. Also, especially from ABH, like Anastasia Beverly Hills has been kicking out eyeshadow like too much. Like it's like so much that nothing feels special. It all just kind of feels like, oh, like seen it, don't care about it, not interested. And that's like really sad, especially when it comes to collabs of, you know, YouTubers or just people in general that you like. So anyways, I told myself I wasn't gonna get this, and I hadn't watched any videos. And then last night, Wayne Goss, I believe that's how you say his name, I watched his video, and the swatches looked so pretty, and I was like, oh, for shit's sakes. And he like put a thing up saying that it was available tomorrow. Then I watched CARLI BYBEL's like video explaining everything, showing the swatches, and I was like, okay, guess I'm going to get it tomorrow. So I got up bright and early, called before they opened. They did answer, which was nice, and they put this bad boy on hold for me. I get there like hours later, like 3 hours later, and they're like, oh, like you're the first person in to buy this. And I was like, what the hell? It comes with 14 shades and the typical eyeshadow brush that all of these like regular size palettes come with. So I have already done a look. Sneak peek a leak here. I actually, fun fact, and I wasn't gonna mention this, but then I was like, you know what? Like, you should be as honest as, you know, whatever, honest as you can be. I actually did a look before I did this look, and I didn't love it, and I think I was just kind of reaching too far out of like my realm, and I did like a weird shape, and I didn't like that, and I'm so glad I took it off and tried again because I really like what I accomplished here. And what a surprise, it's warm tones. The other look was cool because there is like really nice, you know, shimmers here. Fucking nails. Like there's some really nice cool tones here that I wanted to use, but it's just like not in my comfort zone, and I was not digging it. Like that was very clear. So I am glad that I switched it up for this video so that I like the look that I came up with. This was $60. I don't think that all of the regular ones are $60. Like it's just because it's a collab with like fancy packaging, right? Am I wrong about that? I feel like that's like a little expensive. That's like creeping up there. So each of these are 0.026 ounces, which I think is like extremely standard for them at least. The pan sizes are fine. I will say lots of kickback. I'm not surprised about that. Every ABH palette that I have that I like as well has kickback. That's just the way she goes. As for the packaging, honestly, not my favorite. It definitely looks like things she's put out before, and she mentioned that in her video that it's kind of like on brand for what she puts out. And I agree, it kind of reminds me somewhat in like a way of what she put out with BH Cosmetics, which is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with that. It's very like cutesy and girly and like soft. And I don't know why, but I thought these actually were studs, and she mentioned that it was just like a bubbled effect, and like it is, but it's like hard to tell that because it looks like studs. But I will say this is very easy to clean after having so many velvet palettes. Like this is kind of nice because I actually put prints on it, and I was like, oh no, but we's good, we's good. I'm gonna swatch them for you. I'm just gonna swatch them and then show them because with these nails, I gotta be careful, so hold please. So going from my left to right, we have Bowie, which is kind of like a champagne shade. Here, let me bring you in. So we have Bowie here, then Bible, which is kind of this like mauve-y color. Then we have, it's like an iridescent, like purpley pink kind of color here. This is Mandala. Then we have Libra, and this is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a brown pewtery kind of color. And then we jump over here to Jode, which is like a true pewter, like it's like more gray, whereas this is more brown. Libra. Then we have OA, which is right here, and it is like a glitter. Like you would want to use something to like adhere it to your actual eyelid, and it is chunky. Like it would like fall, I don't know. It doesn't swatch well. Like it's not just because it's on my knuckle. Like it's not a great swatch shade. But I could see it being really pretty with like an all black look or like a smoky look. And then at the end there, the swatch isn't the best, but that's Bowie. There we go. It's just like a matte brown. Going from my right to left, the very first shade is a matte, like very light skin tone, almost pulling yellow color. So it's called Bear. Then we have Moo next to it, which is like a really light gold color, like hardly yellow, like very gold. Well, like slightly yellow compared to the other gold in here. Next we have Chai, which I love. I mean, like most people would be a great transition. It's this kind of brown, a little bit terracotta brown. Next to that we have Cindy, and it's a little bit more like peachy orange, and it also is a matte. Then next to that there's Stev, which is like red, but as you blend it out, because I definitely have it like on my eye quite a lot today, it pulls very pink, and I don't love that. Like I feel like there could have been more pigmentation to this. I had to put my finger back into the palette like 3 times to get this like richness of red. Next to that is Aura. It's beautiful. Both of these I would recommend using wet, definitely. So Aura and My Angels, they're both beautiful. I have both of them on my eye. I have Aura closer to the like inside of my eye, and then swiping like 2/3 of my eye, I have My Angels. And both really pretty, but definitely would recommend making them wet, or they're gonna fall all over your face, and 2, you're not gonna get the true like potential of what they could be, and that's important if you want them to show through. Okay, so kind of to bring together all of my thoughts, I think the palette's beautiful. I think Carly did a really good job on it. Like I do like the color selection, and it kind of feels like you're living in like 2 different tones. Like you could like either pick like which way to go. I mean, of course you can do whatever you want to do, but I feel like you're like a little bit cooler on top, a little bit warmer on bottom. But I do like how it's giving you like some sort of different color stories instead of just giving you one. I mean, a lot of palettes give you variation, but I'm just saying for this one in particular. I think 60 bucks is a lot. I've already said that. That is in Canadian. I am Canadian, so it's gonna be in Canadian dollars. I think it's, would it be 45? Would it be that much cheaper in the US? Yeah, it probably would be. I only know what it is here, but I feel like it's like around $45 in the States. I do like how, you know, we're working right now. With a lot of the shades, I would probably recommend doing your eyes first. I obviously did my eyes first, knowing that there was gonna be fallout based on owning Anastasia eyeshadows before. So that would be my advice that I would give you, but I mean, that's totally up to you. There will be my look coming up after I finish saying what I'm saying right now. Overall, do I like it? Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's really pretty, and could you get use out of it? Yeah, for sure you could. If you have a lot of palettes though, do I think that you need it? No. Is it like crazy different? Not really. I feel like I definitely have dupes for both of these. I would definitely have dupes for both of these, and probably this guy between all my Anastasia shadows. It would be kind of like up here where things get a little bit different. Any gold I would definitely have, obviously a matte brown I would have. So yeah, it's kind of like this section up here. It's more so about supporting, like, to me it's more so about supporting Carly than it is about supporting Anastasia and buying their palette, because like literally putting out like 5 palettes in a month and a half, like I think that's ridiculous. It makes me like not want to buy from them. Like you're just making things and spitting them out. Like of course you're doing that, you're a company and you want to make money, of course, but like it's literally not making it special enough for people to get excited. Like of course people are still gonna buy them, but like the vast majority, like you need a little bit of time to get excited about something. If there's no hype, you're just like, oh, like another Anastasia palette. That's literally how I felt when Norvina like put out her first volume, then the second one was coming right out, and then literally like within days the third one came out. Like, that's too much, and they're like 80 bucks. Like, girl, I want one, but like, girl. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!